Expanded form subtraction with regrouping. Review. All right, just a reminder, when you are writing your problem, make sure that you put a minus 143 equals minus 100 minus 40 minus 3. You need to make sure that both sides of equations keep the negative sign in order to do this correctly. We are only going to review 3-digit minus 3-digit because hopefully you can do 2-digit, and if you can't, then this will help you do that as well. So 221 minus 173. You are going to expand 200 plus 20 plus 1, expand minus 100 minus 70 minus 3. Now, this is the only strategy we actually start on the right-hand side. So we're going to look in the ones column and say 1 cannot subtract 3 unless we go in the negatives. So we need to get more ones for that 1. So we're going to get the ones from the tens column. So we'll cross out the 20 and rename that by giving 10 to the ones. Therefore, 10 plus 1 equals 11. We now only have 110 up here, but 10 minus 70 doesn't work unless we're in the negatives. So we need to get more 10s, so we go to the 100s column, take a 100 away, and put it in the tens column. So 100 minus 100 equals 0. 110 minus 70 equals 40. And 11 subtract 3 equals 8. So 40 plus 8. All right, 400 plus 30 plus 5. Expand out minus 100 minus 20 minus 9. Again, we look in the ones column, and 5 subtract 9 is a negative number, so I'm going to rename the 30 plus 5 as a 20 plus 15. Notice it has the same value. 30 plus 5 is the same as 20 plus 15. We're just giving the 1 more ones so that we are able to subtract. Now, we can do 20 minus 20 and 400 minus 100. At this point, you can do left to right or right to left because we have fixed all the problems. So 400 minus 100 equals 300. 20 minus 20 equals 0. And 15 minus 9 equals 6. 300 plus 0 plus 6 equals 306. All right, 414, so expand it out. Making sure you're writing it nice and neatly. Making sure that you keep the minus sign or the negative sign on every column on the second number. Notice 7 is bigger than 4. 80 is bigger than 10. So we have a problem in both columns. So first I will fix the ones column. I need to give it more ones. So it's going to get the ones from the 10 and become a 0 and a 14. So we renamed 10 plus 4 as just 14. Now I have fixed the ones column. I need to fix the tens column now. It needs more 10s. In fact, it doesn't have any 10s. So I'm going to take a 100 from the hundreds column and give it to the tens column. So 400 is renamed as 300 plus 100. Notice adding all those numbers still equals 414. Now we can subtract in any order because we've fixed each column. So this time I'll start on the ones column. 14 minus 7 is 7. 100 minus 80 is a positive 20. And 300 minus 200 is a positive 100. So 127 is your answer. This is a great strategy to just practice renaming. 300 plus 40 plus 4 minus 200 minus 20 minus 9. Notice our only problem is in the ones column, so we need to get more ones. We do it by getting ones from the tens column, so that 40 will be renamed as a 30 plus 14. Notice it has the same value. My tens column is still okay, and my hundreds column is still okay. So we'll subtract each column. This time I'll start in the hundreds. 300 minus 200 equals 100. 30 minus 20 is a positive 10. 14 minus 9 is a positive 5. For 100 plus 10 plus 5. Great job. This is just a review. You've done this. Notice I have a 600 plus 0 plus 0. And a minus 200 minus 40 minus 7. Now, if you're really good at partners, you can just do this with no strategy, but we're going to show you what it looks like when we just have a hundreds. Notice we don't have any tens or ones. We don't have any tens, so we need to rename right from the start. So I'm going to rename that 600 as a 500 plus a 100. Now that I have some tens, I'm going to rename that as a 90 plus a 10. Notice 500 plus 90 plus 10 equals 600. Again, I needed to start out by changing and renaming the 600 as a 500 plus a 100. Now that I have some tens, I need to retake or regroup or rename that 100 as a 90 plus 10. Now subtract. 10 minus 7 equals 3. 90 minus 40 equals positive 50. And 500 minus 200 equals a positive 300. So we have 353. But if you knew your partners, you could have just written the answer. 600 plus 30 plus 1 minus 100 minus 80 minus 1. Again, make sure you're keeping the negative signs. The ones column is great. We can do 1 minus 1, but we need more tens. So all we will do is rename the 100s as 500 plus 130. Notice if I add that, it still equals 631. We didn't change the value, we just changed the name of it. 1 minus 1 equals 0. 130 minus 80 equals 50. 500 minus 100 equals 400. So we have 450. Great. Hopefully you're pausing the video and trying these, and then after you've solved it on your own, then you check with it to make sure you've got the right answer. Make sure you have those subtract signs. We have enough ones, so we don't need any more ones, but we're short on tens, so we need to rename the hundreds as a 300 plus a 120. Notice that equals 420 plus 9. We now can subtract. 300 minus 200 equals 100. 120 minus 60 equals 60. 9 subtract 5 equals positive 4. Combine those parts together for 164. All right, last problem. 200 plus 50 plus 6 minus 100 minus 80 minus 8. Check all your columns. We need more ones and we need more tens. So that means we'll start out with the ones saying we need more ones. Can you rename it so we have more ones? Well, instead of 50 plus 6, let's call it 40 plus 16. Again, it still has the same value. We just renamed it. Now I still don't have enough tens, so I will rename my 100s as a 100 plus 140. If I add these three numbers together, I still have the same value, just a different name. 100 minus 100 equals 0. 140 minus 80 equals 60. And 16 minus 8 equals 8 for 68. Great job. Keep reviewing this. It's a